everybody, and welcome back to NCR 2017. We got more losers bracket matches coming up now. We were looking through the winners bracket before, but now we're going to take a look at some of those other matches that have gone on. So Justin Wong and Punko is going to be our first losers bracket match.
Justin Wong beat XYZZY at the start of the semifinals, but then lost to Punk. So that's how he got here into losers bracket. And then Punko lost to Vagabond. Vagabond has been on a roll, but then he managed to beat K-Brad. So K-Brad is out. So K-Brad and XYZZY. Oh no, XYZZY is still in it, but K-Brad is out of the tournament now. Now let's see how much experience Justin has fighting against Colleen.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I think when it comes to like new strange characters like this, Justin is usually pretty good because he has a very safe style.
Yeah.
So because of his very safe style, he kind of deals with these characters all the same. He's just like, oh, I'm going to stand over here and not go near you, and whatever happens, happens.
And Justin picks up characters pretty quickly himself. I know he messed with Colleen a little bit himself, so he probably has a good idea of what this character is capable of. Wow, just gets right in there with a crouching medium kick to start the round. Okay, but using that double jump to get out, that's going to be punishable, but a little too far.
Yeah.
One thing that I did notice from Punko during the team tournaments, I really like his use of the V skill. He uses it at a range where it whiffs a lot of the times, or at least hits on the tip. It's harder to whiff punish, but then if you stick out a button to poke, then it does get the counter. Because on block, it's super punishable, so he doesn't use it in close ranges.
All right, pressure now. Justin needs one more for stun.
Punko hasn't had a chance to try to get anything going so far, so there we go.
Yeah, very textbook round for Justin Wong. I feel like he was never taking too many risks. He wasn't really kind of doing anything extraordinary, but, why? I mean, if it's working out. Pressure there from Punko, and you see Justin not biting.
I'm not sure if that was supposed to be EX Hail or supposed to be the EX Hands, because he did get the confirm with the standing light kick. You see right there, harder to punish at that range.
Confirm with the target combo there.
Oh, nice whip punish with that back roundhouse. Back heavy kick.
All right, pick up off the V skill. Can combo after it.
And that's where, so he uses it at that range, and if the opponent happens to dash forward, that's how he gets the confirm off of that. Okay, gets out of the corner. I like that. Light punch anti-air, works with Colleen as well. Goes for the empty jump, a great block from Justin. Oh, a little too far, but again, that hands was also kind of far, so I don't think Justin had anything ready to punish. So this time he just goes for the throw.
I mean, he still just needs one hit. Roundhouse, but it's not counter hit, so he can't get anything off of it.
Yeah, and he has no V-trigger right now. He's used a lot of it on that. Oh my god, no confirm.
Yeah, had he hit that into Tenko, he would have been able to close it out, but delayed shoulder. Punko with the buttons, has the EX Hail, empty, and there it is, the walk back to catch Justin. Moving, catch him slipping, and finally, like at that moment, you see how slow Justin is playing. He's forcing this pace to be something that he is interested in playing. Punko wants to make this a little bit more scrappy.
Keeping their distance from each other. Neither of them are pushing particularly hard right now. Kind of playing this. Oh, he's seen Justin hit that button after that situation many times, so he has the read there. Now Justin is oh yeah, he's gonna be able to link off that, but didn't get anything else off of that. But he is gonna get a combo here. Is he gonna go for a reset? Yes, he does. Now time for Justin trying to get in there with that V trigger, but a lot of life that he's got to do a lot of damage here. He is down by quite a bit, and he spent a lot of that V trigger on that back step. Oh, just a little out of range. Yep, no more.
Yeah, exactly. He's now has no trigger left. He's got the critical art, but much harder to confirm into it without that Rekka that he gains from V-trigger. Okay, punish. And he didn't believe in the range. I don't think he expected that. I don't think the Tenko would have worked at that range, to be honest. So
can't blame him for not confirming anything off of that crouching medium kick. But Punko here with a comfortable life lead, almost the V-trigger. And the best thing about that V-trigger is it gives her free offense a lot of the times, too. Like
built it with the V-skill at the end there on the target combo.
Smart stuff to get that last bit. Justin, wow, V-reversal's not going to connect from that range.
Oh,
gets
other
the cross
side.
up! Punko, okay, so there is a little bit of, I feel like, character unfamiliarity on Justin's part there. It does seem like he almost doesn't have like a true plan on how to fight Colleen outside of, let me just
play slow.
fundamental and
Yeah,
footsie
yeah.
you know?
There doesn't seem to. Man, you see Punko, he's got his money on. He's playing like it's a money match. He's like, oh, I got this, dude. No problem. Just throw the money up there. Dang. All right, Punko, I see you. Checking with that medium kick up close, trying to see if he can frame trap Justin. Okay, V-skill.
Yep, see, at that range, once Justin pokes, and especially with that standing medium kick from Karen, it's going to stick out and trigger that V-skill very often. Already down more than half life.
Patience from Justin. Oh, yeah, he got him throwing.
The movement is... No, not stunned yet. I thought that was definitely going to be stunned.
But he made Justin spend the V reversal, and because of that, he has no V-trigger left.
Okay, well, let's see if Justin can get some momentum here. Gets a back throw, but not going to get... Oh!
And the immediate parry, he thought that there was going to be recovery time on that V-trigger, so he couldn't get in there. But, you know, the parry, and now match point for Punko.
Beautiful stuff to Punko.
A little whip punish. Finds the Tenko. Oh, fierce. Maybe a V-reversal attempt. And there's the EX parry. Look at the damage on that.
Jeez.
And the throw out of it.
Almost a whole fifth of her life off of that one.
The neutral jump, but Justin, yeah, he gets out of there as well. Oh, no punish.
Too far, yeah. This is what I mean. I love Punko's distancing on that V-skill usage. Okay, gets back there again. Oh, try to bait him out. Nothing. Yeah. So there we go. No more V-trigger. Justin's V-trigger has been fairly unsuccessful this whole entire match.
Ineffective for sure. All right, activates on block. Oh, and look for the roundhouse. Finds the hit after. Not too much, though.
Oh, yeah, and he has baited Justin into enough whip throws and buttons. Okay, Justin gets to the other side.
And goes right into the critical art. Nice and safe. Does get the animation. It was a little high there for a second. And despite that 1,000 health, closes it out. So Justin staying alive. It was looking concerning there for a while, for sure.
Well, I mean, he's still now out of this yet. He still needs to win this round, and he is starting this with no resources. But that's a great start. Going to get the crush counter, but a tech throw is going to reset them back into neutral.
Yeah, exactly. And so, you know, Punko, I like his use of the counter so far. I feel like he hasn't used it a ton, but he's really made it count. And the crush counter, combo after.
All right, so now is he just going to go for the throw? Yep, damage and setup. Now he's just a little bit pestering here in the corner. Justin, you see, trying to get Punko to maybe whiff a throw or throw out a button, but instead, Punko just checking and not putting himself into too much danger. Oh no, too low to the ground, yeah.
So close to stun, and that should be that end of the tournament for Justin, and Punko moves on with that Colleen.
Yeah, again, I feel like a lot of that did come from some character unfamiliarity for Justin.
Yeah, I mean, he did. To me, like, honestly, it didn't seem like there was anything, like, it wasn't like tricks that he was getting hit by. I think it was more like, I think Punko just played really well. He played, like, very slow and steady. I don't think that there was anything particularly, like, crazy about it.
I don't feel like it was that Justin couldn't block or didn't know what to expect. I just don't think that he had a specific game plan on how to fight Colleen.
Oh,
like
maybe
I
not.
mentioned earlier. You know?
Yeah, I don't know, but I feel like because Punko was basically playing normal ground game the whole time for a lot of that, like, I don't know. I think Justin just didn't deal well with it. I don't know what it was, but.
Well, Justin is out, and Punko moves on in loser's bracket. And we are going to continue on in that loser's bracket. It is going to be GamerBee versus Snake Eyes coming up next.
Yeah, that is going to be crazy.
Oh, wait.
We're hearing that there might be a change. It might be the Daigo versus Yukadon match. Okay. So we did see that the GamerBee versus Snake Eyes match is a match. It exists. Yes. But just this match happens to be happening before that.
Yeah, I mean, if you do check NCR 2017.challenge.com, they are definitely updating the brackets now, so we can see a lot of the results that are going on over there.
So this is going to be Daigo Gao versus Yukadon Ibuki, both of them abandoning their former Season 1 mains to join the dark side and play a more powerful character this season. So
Daigo was able to beat K-Brad earlier. He lost the Vagabond, so he is in loser's bracket right now. So I'm trying to see if I can find out who Yukadon lost to.
We saw that on stream. Yukadon lost to
Punk. He lost to Punk. Yep.
Sounds about right.
So Punk and Vagabond, two of the younger American players here doing damage.
Oh, XYZZY is out since
Yeah.
he did lose to Yukadon in loser's bracket, it turns out.
Yep.
So no more birdie action. Man, so crazy to think that we're already near like the top 24 of the bracket, or like top 16 now almost.
Yeah,
Losers top 24.
Yes. And so here we go. It's going to be, so Yukadon has switched over to a Buki now, huh?
Yeah, he's been playing this character for a while. It's been a pretty good chunk of Season 2 that he's stuck with her. And yeah, Daigo, obviously, he went to Guile at the start. He was bodying dudes and was like, this is too easy. Went back to Ryu and said, this is too hard. So, yeah, back to the Guile it is.
Yeah. This Guile looked a little shaky at E-League, but right now seems to be doing a little stronger here at this tournament, but not right now. Yukadon stunned instantaneously, only like 14 seconds into the round.
One more to close it out. Tried to get a little throw bait, but the perfect anyway.
What happened? Daigo just got blown up, and it does say PR Balrog at the top of the screen, but it is in fact Daigo.
You know, it's this CYG, BST, same kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
XYZ,
Yo, you know what?
HYP.
PR Balrog is sponsoring Daigo now.
Oh,
so that's
dang,
just
it's the
another
reverse.
name. It's just a name that's just in there as part of the sponsor for Daigo now.
I've noticed the correlation. The more Daigo loses, the more sponsors he gets. So I think he might be throwing this tournament so that he can get a big deal, you know? I think that he's trying to get something big out there. I don't know.
Oh
Confirmed
my God,
from
right
Yukadon.
there into the critical art. We're going to see some ninja action going here, and it is enough to KO.
Daigo's manager getting calls from all the big dogs now, for sure. There's some big fish in the water.
All right, Yukadon winning that so fast, so quickly, almost effortlessly.
Round one.
Yeah, we'll see if Daigo can make some kind of adjustment here. I feel like he has not established his game. You know, he just looks a little uncomfortable. And I think that, yeah, he's not really throwing booms. He can't deal with the approach very well because of the air kunai to throw off the booms. Half screen upside down kicks. Just Daigo things.
All right, gets the knockdown and the pressure, but Daigo with a wake-up backdash. Tries the V reversal, but Yukadon blocks it, so no knockdown for Daigo. Again, Daigo trying to play a little bit more footsies now. Less sonic boom, a little more footsies, but Yukadon gets the jump in. Uses up a lot of kunais. Only has one kunai left, but it's not going to need it because that's going to be enough. Yukadon is at match point to send Daigo out of this tournament.
Man, 2 hot dogs in a row, too. It is looking brutal for Daigo. He hasn't had enough rounds to even go through the bank vault or anything. It's just been tough. He's just been getting beat down here. And Yukadon is completely in control. There hasn't seemed to be a moment where he wasn't comfortable. The Ume flash kick, but he needs more than that, you know?
Yeah, I mean, if you're Yukadon, you're like, whatever, go ahead.
What
Ume.
a reaction.
Oh my God.
I mean, he is all over the beast here. Big trouble for Daigo.
Yeah, again, he's using all those meters on those EX flash kicks. And, you know, it has not like Yukadon's had trouble getting in, so, like, getting flash kicked out of there is like, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, he's got the booms, but there's nothing behind this. I feel like all these booms are thrown without particular ideas behind them or anything like that. V-trigger available. Oh, what a snipe.
reaction.
And the bomb. Oh, he missed the combo.
Yeah.
And what a block. The same thing that got him killed against Vagabond. The kind of crazy flash kicks right in the last moment. That's the job, and that'll do it. So Daigo goes down out of the tournament just like that. Loser side, top 24 action. You're all right there, James? You had a little bit of a fit.
I'm allergic to Daigo being eliminated. That's all it is. So.
Yeah, it was a dangerous reaction.
Ah, man. No, but I mean, good stuff to Yukadon. Always a very, very strong player. So, and it seems like a good character choice for him because he's really into the movement. He was really into a lot of the mobility, and I feel like he's taken advantage of that originally with Nash, now with the Buki.
Yeah, exactly. That switch up was, I think, definitely an important part about his game. And if you want to up your game, you can, of course, go to the Capcom store over at capcomstore.com and pick up one of these awesome Capcom Pro Tour t-shirts. Available now. Of course, the whole thing is presented by Sony's PlayStation 4. That is what we are powered by and using here, the Capcom Pro Tour. And if you'd like to support, you can pick up any of the hoodies and tees that are now available over there, capcomstore.com. Check them out. And, of course, support all the amazing sponsors that help make this event happen. It's been NCR 2017. We are winding down the day here. It has been We're saying we start at 10 a.m.
Yes.
And it is getting closer and closer to 10 p.m. That is a long day full of Street Fighter action. Of course, tomorrow will just be the top 8 for Street Fighter.
Right.
But there'll be all kinds of games to watch tomorrow on the channel if you guys are, sticking around. You guys are fighting game fans watching all the different games going on. So it's going to be really good.
Yeah, it's going to be on Team Spooky tomorrow. But
yes.
of course, Street Fighter always on Capcom Pro Tour. So I'm sorry, Capcom Fighters. Yeah. The official Capcom Pro Tour channel.
Yes, whenever it's a premiere event, it is streamed on Capcom Fighters. If it is not a premiere event, it's any kind of regional event, it is streamed on whatever that tournament organizer's stream channel is, which generally stuff like Team Spooky, which
or
is
like
what
at West Coast Warzone, it was
on Level Up, yeah. Or CEO Gaming, or whatever it is, right? So
well,
whatever the event is.
Here we go. So here's that matchup that we hinted at earlier.
Yes.
Now they are here. It is going to be GamerBee and zoom out. There he is, Snake Eyes. And Snake Eyes, he plays Akuma and Zangief. But so far, the character that he has used has always kind of been the opposite of what I thought. Like earlier, he played BJ Unchained and he went with Zangief. But this time, going up against GamerBee, he is going with Akuma.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about having secondary characters, additional characters that you play, is that they don't always, go along with just matchups. Sometimes it's a player thing, right? Against certain players, you feel comfortable playing certain characters. And so that's probably what the case was maybe against BJ Unchained. He felt comfortable with Geef. But in this matchup, maybe he likes a little bit more of Akuma.
Well, so far, good start for GamerBee. GamerBee loves to build that V-gauge very early on. So he's very ground pound oriented. Yep, and that Snake Eyes knows that, so he gets the jump in here. Now here comes the mix-up. Good defense so far from GamerBee, but like I said, I would lean towards blocking against Akuma first. Right.
Yeah, just dealing with the frame traps is usually a good idea. He can add quite a bit of gray damage up there, so you got to be careful about that.
Ooh, nice. Recovered in time for the anti-air light punch. Now trying to get some pressure in. Goes low. That's too far for that crouching beat and kick in the fireball. The combo, but here we go. GamerBee's going to push him into the corner. Baits out. We haven't seen a lot of the anti...
Ooh, not the punish he wanted there.
I've seen a lot of the Javits punishes on those EX uppercuts just yet.
I mean, it depends on the character, whether they are, whatever the correct punish is in tournament and stuff like that.
Okay, he's going to spend a little bit on that air fireball, but again, good patience on GamerBee's part, but it's not over yet. That has hit stun for days. Air fireball has hit stun 4 days, and he is able to convert off of that and still take that first round.
Pressure now. You got to be a little bit concerned about dealing with EX Demon Flip. A lot of people just try to jab it, but it doesn't work. You have to clean uppercut it or go for an anti-air that works consistently. As jabbing it just gets you stuffed out of the air, which we saw earlier. Crush counter. Big lead already for GamerBee.
Okay, wake up
risk.
uppercut, not ready for that. I'm not sure what he was trying to go for there. Maybe just a Tatsu, and it just didn't come out properly.
Combo drop in a quick round there for GamerBee. He really kind of snuffed out everything that he was being thrown at before, so nice work. Oh, hit confirm on that fierce. One of the most important parts about Akuma, you got to see whether that lands or not and then choose to go for the follow-up on that target combo.
You have a long window to get that chain in there, so it's definitely possible. Nice uppercut.
So clean. GamerBee has some of the most consistent anti-airs, for sure, yeah.
I mean, the recent interview that he had, he said that he refuses to play a character unless they have an anti-air uppercut. And you can see why, because it's such a vital part of his game.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. He's so consistent. He's right all the time.
Yeah.
He just knows. His ground game, his whip punishing is very good. But yeah, the anti-air is great, and he knew when to jump in, didn't have resources to kill.
Akuma can make this comeback, but it's going to be really hard.
He's got to use a combo that spends or builds some kind of V-gauge. He needs that V-trigger. Or he's got to block a few more of those jump attacks. Oh, V-reversal means he's not going to have it.
So that's done there, unless he's just going to sit there and try to parry everything, which is definitely not a good idea. Oh, catches him out of the uppercut. Here we go. He gets the counter hit, but he didn't convert that into anything, and he opened the door for GamerBee to counter with that light punch. And there it is. GamerBee is going to take game number 1 over Snake Eyes.
Yeah, I mean, and that was tough for sure. I mean, I feel like he was on the start of a comeback, and after that down strong just didn't convert it into anything.
Yeah, had that gone into, for example, the light Tatsu, into an uppercut or something like that, could have been 1 or 2 mix-ups away from taking that.
We tried to whiff punish the roundhouse, didn't quite make it in time. No anti-air from Snake Eyes either.
Snake Eyes using that V reversal pretty liberally again. Yeah, so he's not really thinking of a V trigger right now. He is just trying to get some momentum, but cannot get GamerBee off of him. And GamerBee with a step back and then the double dash in the command throw.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't get much more convincing than that. GamerBee, another perfect on the board here against Snake Eyes. And really looking like he's going to run away with it. V reversal just to get out of there. And a lot of that from Snake Eyes. We've really only seen about 1 V trigger so far. The walk down now. Snake Eyes has the corner positioning, a counter hit, and then he gets the second one. GamerBee fights his way out. A huge jump, though.
Oh, but again, not finishing the combo. There's been a bunch of combos that I feel like, I mean, that was an obvious combo. That wasn't even something that you had to hit confirm.
Oh, that was supposed to be down medium punch into critical art from GamerBee. He missed it.
He should be able to take this one here, but how much meter? Yeah, he's going to spend the whole thing. He's not just going to go for 1 EX uppercut or anything like that. Spends all of that to keep himself alive. Needs to take this round to tie it up 1-1. But GamerBee walking into this round with 3 full bars. And Akuma, look, he can't take much damage. Nice whiff punish there from Snake Eyes, but now back to this ground pound zoning game.
Playing it nice and slow. Okay, there's the air-to-air. GamerBee does have all those resources, as you mentioned. It makes it so difficult to play as, you know, Snake Eyes' Akuma. Okay.
Another great jump over the Seismo. There we go, into the corner now.
Oh, he took the wrist. And not only that, but he was very close to stun. He has V-trigger now, does GamerBee, so okay.
Like you said, GamerBee has never... Oh, the mix-up! That was still in the front. He thought that it was going to be behind. He tried to walk under, couldn't get under, and again, a drop combo.
Could have comboed off that for sure. Oh, no anti-air from GamerBee. One of the rare times you see him miss that. Wow. And it was at a very clutch moment.
And Snake Eyes staying alive with Akuma. Tied it up 1-1. It looked like it was going to be a clean sweep by GamerBee there, but Snake Eyes managing to pull out 2 rounds there at the end. Keep himself alive. Here we go. Final game between these 2 guys. And again, this is loser's bracket, so the loser of this will be sent home.
Oh man, what a confirm. And GamerBee, he's looking much sharper here. But what we really got to see is if Snake Eyes can figure out a lot of those confirms that he was dropping earlier. Okay, there's a big uppercut.
Right, the fact that he was able to win even after all those confirms he was dropping, he's got to consider himself very lucky right now. He's got to count his fortunes.
Yeah, so far, GamerBee looks very strong in this round. He's got a big lead. Uppercut, yeah, of course, man. He is ready. There's that one slip up, but he has been very prepared since then.
Oh no, that's definitely a punish, and so that round's gonna go to GamerBee. But Snake Eyes last time made those 2-round comeback. Round 2. See if he can pull it off again. He is definitely living on the edge right now.
Look at that
making it hard for himself.
GamerBee has already built a nice sizable chunk of V-gauge just with those couple of Seismos. The in and out on the throw. And this time, oh yeah, Snake Eyes hits a button. Other side.
He has gotten a lot out of that, but here we go. Crush counter time. Not going to drop his combo this time. Gets a knockdown. Look at the damage and almost stunned. He wants to get... missed an air fireball.
Oh, he baited him. This is going to be a huge punish.
Oh, man.
Very low vitality, so he got a grip and he backed off again. Just in case there was another uppercut. GamerBee still within an advantageous position. He just ducked it. Bad spot for Snake Eyes. He needs some kind of hit here. Finds the low forward. Air fireballs again, and the EX to close it out. Wow. GamerBee.
You said it at the start. GamerBee is never wrong on those uppercuts. And sure enough, 2 uppercuts. That one there to seal the game just in the middle of Snake Eyes' poke strings. And GamerBee moves on in the loser's bracket, and Snake Eyes has been sent home. We are losing U.S. players left and right now.
Well, I mean, I tell you, James, it looks like that because you're not looking at the winners bracket.
Yeah, okay.
You're not looking at the winners bracket where young Snake or young Knuckle-Doo is living, you know, out there as he usually does. Where Vagabond is living after taking out Daigo Umahara. There's plenty of very strong players out there. Punk is still there.
Well. Yep.
So I mean, you know, if you're looking at the losers bracket, I mean, I got you there. But the winners bracket is still looking like there's plenty of red, white, and blue left to me.
While we have a minute here, let's go over this bracket here. So Knuckle-Doo is going to play the winner between Tokido and Haitani. And so some of these matches are probably
that match already happened. Tokido.
Oh, yeah, you're
Tokido
right.
won.
So Tokido won. So this is not updated yet. So Knuckle-Doo is going to be going up against Tokido. Vagabond is going to be going up against Fudo. So GamerBee and Momochi played each other in winners bracket. Since we just saw GamerBee and losers, I'm assuming that
Momochi
Momochi has moved on. So Momochi will be playing Punk. And
Punk has a very good record against Momochi.
Balrog beat Mago, and I don't know who won between LPN and Bonchan, but whoever won that one is going to be going up against PR Balrog. Wait, Mago won that one, didn't he? Yeah, because Mago laughed at the end, remember?
He beat PR Balrog.
Yeah, he beat PR Balrog, so it's going to be Mago versus one of them. But top 16 is coming up after this break, guys. Don't go anywhere.
And he's upset about it over there, but he's going to be playing up against Bonchan now. This is a loser's bracket match. Oh, and did you see the reach advantage? So already, the long limbs of Bonchan, too powerful. He reaches over.
Gives PR Balrog the handshake.
That was goaltending.
This is, again, a loser's bracket match.
Ooh, missed his NCR at the start. It was crouching medium punch instead of standing medium punch. But yeah, these two played at EVO. This is back when Nash was a little stronger and Balrog a little weaker. And Balrog actually ended up taking it.
Yeah. Bonchan was definitely a threat at that event, and Balrog kind of had an upset because remember, Balrog was brand new at that time.
Yes, exactly. So a lot of people were kind of unfamiliar with the character, but now, you know, Nash is the less seen character than Balrog. Balrog very popular. No combo there.
Okay, here we go. What's the mix-up? He's going to go in there. Okay, nothing. Again.
Just patience. He doesn't even go for the counter poke, and why would you if you've got such a lead?
But he took up a lot of gray health on that as well. And I like the choice not to quick rise. A lot of times if you don't quick rise, you can see it kind of throws people off. They don't have quite the setup unless it's something like Akuma crouching fierce, crouching fierce, crouching fierce.
Yeah. Jumping over. All right, finds a hit.
Wow. He's going to spend all of that resource right away at the start. Give himself a big advantage in life while he builds up meter at the same pace as Eduardo. Gets a throw now. Look at this. Half-life already. Over half-life gone for PR Balrog.
Yeah, huge lead. This is why you got to spend those resources sometimes earlier in rounds. Going to activate to keep himself safe. Otherwise, that target combo is unsafe. What an interrupt. It's very difficult, and it's kind of scary to do that, but, you know, Bonchan gets away with it. EX chase down.
Wow, he's going to spend the meter.
I mean, you know, you get that half screen, huge damage output, carrying him to the corner.
Into a mix-up, yep.
It is dangerous times. No completion on that from Bonchan. Overhead.
Oh, my God.
And actually caught him hitting a button.
Chase down the backdash. Didn't get the crush counter, however. Crush counters, of course, always hit in the airborne frames of backdashes.
And a little aggressive from Balrog. I think he committed a bit too much there on that EX dash punch. EX scythe at the start. He gets a little bit of offense. But Balrog actually gets the better of that with the down medium kick.
Oh, nice. Gets in there and charged up enough to be plus afterwards to get the target combo. Gets the knockdown. Pushes Bonchan closer in the corner. But Bonchan, oh my God, he went for the throw. Got turnaround punch, but here we go. Beautiful use of that V-trigger to switch the sides and put Balrog back in the corner.
The media throw is teched. Just a little side check there, and you know, every one of these hits is just giving Balrog V-gauge, which is the most terrifying part about this. He's got the full resources already, so you really don't want to give him more trigger than you have to, but it's
every
a danger.
Every time he blocks, he's getting a little bit of V-trigger. Oh, okay. Well, there we go. Not one hit. He can kill him before activation, but no. Here we go. 2, 3, 4, into. Oh!
Drop. Yeah, didn't get what he wanted. And right there, that was a drop too. Bonchan spinning a little bit of his own meter.
I'm surprised. Wow.
The little buffer.
Yeah. Okay. Man, I'm not sure what happened with Balrog there. I swear he was just going to go straight into critical art on that. But instead went for the V-skill follow-up, but by that time he had already juggled him with 4 punches, and that's not going to connect.
Yeah, and interesting. I don't know what the thought process there. Maybe was thinking about something else and then input one thing, you know, your hands and brain disconnect for a moment. Counter hit confirmed. That's the forward heavy kick from Nash. On counter hit, combos into that back medium kick.
Oh, wow. Caught him touching buttons, and thanks to that low-hitting jump attack from Balrog, able to punish it in time. Balrog sitting on a one-game lead over Bonchan. Despite that execution error from Balrog. Here we go. Gets the crush counter, but too far. He didn't take a step either. You could take like a tiny little step.
He stepped, but he needed a little bit more of a step. EX low and the stun. He's going to be able to build some bar, and that'll do it on the round. Balrog match point over Bonchan, who looked like he was doing just fine last round, but man, Balrog has really figured things out now. Oh, that was sick.
Yeah. Beautiful neutral jump. Again, Balrog just getting so much out of that turnaround punch. All right, goes in there with that B skill, gets countered.
Yeah, that's the punish on that from Bonchan. Just a little standing jab. Okay.
Oh, that time the anti-air worked. We had that same situation. Balrog came out the victor the first time. That time, Bonchan now getting a little bit of the momentum, has the corner position. Nice. That's the second time he's used that jump back jab as the anti-air. And now Balrog gets out of the corner after a fortunate exchange where Bonchan jumped forward.
This pressure from Bonchan is looking much better in this round, although Balrog, the comeback could always happen. All he needs is that one hit.
Oh, but
hit a button, yeah. Back
medium kick into back medium kick. Nice frame trap for Bonchan. Catches Balrog touching those buttons.
No NCR. He was already committed to the turnaround punch. Maybe in the turnaround punch he was holding medium punch.
Yeah, that's
so
what
he couldn't NCR with it.
Okay, going for the overhead. Oh, crush counter, dashes up. Okay, goes for that instead of building the V trigger. You see a lot of people go for target combo into V skill once they get that crush counter. Balrog going instead for the EX dash punch combo ender.
Yeah, you see Bonchan has interrupted the dash punch into V skill from Balrog many times already. So you gotta look to see if Balrog starts snuffing that out.
Be careful now. Bonchan's got V trigger ready to go. There it is.
And that should close it out. The confirm off of that, and Bonchan stays alive. I hear the crowd light up a bit. I'm gonna assume all of that was Punk. Just gonna assume.
Yep, the biggest Bonchan fan there is, aka Punk. Uses Nash a lot as a secondary just to impress Senpai.
Not a bad strat. So here we are back into the match. Third game here. Oh, Balrog with the early start. Dash punch. And a little answer from Bonchan. He just goes for the scythe. Kind of the equalizer to that. Oh, big jump. Not in time.
Yep. Not quite. Even with that jump attack from Balrog. Jumping roundhouse.
Three, yeah. Tell the level of the turn punch, he yells it out. Okay. And there's a little challenge from Bonchan on that EX stuff. Whatever dash punch Balrog was in the middle of.
Got him. It looked like he thought that maybe Bonchan was going to retreat, backdash, jump from a pretty close range. And of course, Balrog never with the cross up. Big damage. Goes for the reset. A lot of Nashes like to go into that knee and to go into throw or something like that, but he instead went for the crouching medium punch, caught Balrog teching.
That is in fact one of the buffs he has this season. He has better after that target combo than he used to be, so something they can go for. What a whip punish. He was right out of range.
And so now Bonchan, match point. Oh, okay, huge opportunity, but missed the combo. I don't think he was expecting that to connect. And trying to challenge the moonsault slash.
Yeah, it was meaty, it seemed. Man, fishing with that down fierce. All that gray adding up. You know, Balrog not out of this yet, though. Look at that roundhouse. Didn't find it on the backdash.
Right.
Oh, behind!
Oh,
the oldest
timing.
Trick in the book. Punish,
Sitting on a lot of meter now.
The jump out. It didn't hit him because, as you mentioned, no cross-up. Still, V-gauge available for Balrog. Good block.
Yep. Keeping himself positive.
Oh, he missed it.
Oh, boy.
Big EX on that. Huge damage. One hit for Balrog. Meaty, put the
Trying
pressure
to
out.
chase it down. Oh, but Bonchan gets the confirm off of the stand medium punch and that EX Sonic Boom. PR Balrog now eliminated, and Bonchan moves on. You're right. Right now in the winner's bracket, US is doing fine, but in the loser's bracket, things are not going well.
Definitely not. I mean, but there's more Americans in the losers bracket still swimming around there, of course. You saw one of them just a second ago. But yeah, that puts PROG out of the tournament. That was loser 16. So I think Bonchan has one more match to make it into top 8.
I believe so.
It's probably how it's going to go. But we have Chris G versus Romance. That is another one of those losers bracket matches that's coming up. In the winner side, as you mentioned, there's Do. He'll be playing up against Tokido. Vagabond versus Fudo. Momochi versus Punk. Mago versus LPN. So LPN must have beat Bonchan since I think they played in the winner's bracket.
Right. You're right. Yeah, he's beat and as well as Dogura, apparently.
Yeah, that was to get out of his pool, I believe. Yeah, so been a good day for that guy for sure. So he is in the top 16 winners. And the winners of those 4 matches will be in the winners' top 8.
Yep, and LPN, of course, is in home court advantage.
Yeah.
Right? So, but we have 2 SoCal players coming up right now, Chris G and Romance. Romance, who has been doing well here with this Karen. Doing very well here at NorCal Regionals. Chris G, of course, always a threat at any tournament with his Guile.
Yeah, been playing a lot of Guile. He, of course, has a Urian. That's who he played against PROG. They were in the same pool. And this could put him out at the same spot. So
I've been seeing a lot of Guile Karen recently, and I always say this, but on paper it feels like because Karen is so ground-based and she's so footsie-based, that Guile should be able to control her really well. But Karen has so many good ways through the Sonic Boom that it just hasn't been the case. And in fact, it almost feels like to me that Karen kind of has an advantage in this matchup.
Yeah, I think Karen is always like, actually when the character first came out, I think a lot of people thought Karen blew up Guile. That was like the popular opinion for a while. But yeah, I don't know. I don't think that the matchup is too skewed either way. I mean, Karen has good ways to deal with a lot of the stuff Guile does. She has shoulder into Orochi. Yeah, you see that? Yep. The shoulder. It's a really good way to go through Boom. She has Rasenha, obviously, which is another thing. And her pressure against Guile is very strong. The walk down pressure to deal with him. You know, without meter especially, he doesn't have any way to stop that kind of stuff. And Romance, very technical player. His execution is excellent, and he plays very optimal. He's got a lot of those hit confirms. He doesn't miss a lot of things. Stuff like Jab Jab Tenko is stuff that he's going to hit very consistently.
So far, Christy doing a pretty good job on defense. Get a beautiful timing on that neutral jump to punish the EX Tenko. Now we're going to go in there with some pressure, but Romance just playing a strong defense, but down a lot in life. Okay, gets in there with the Orochi, and now...
Yeah, take that throw mid-screen if you're Chris G. It really doesn't lead to too much.
Yeah, she throws you so far away now here in Season 2.
Another throw. Now he has corner pressure, still some of that V-gauge left, and what an activation. The upside down kick from downtown. Chris G with the first round. I think he's probably threw Romance off there. We'll see if maybe he can get some more of his offense started, and that's where Romance really shines. A couple of whiff Tenkos, looking forward to building that critical R bar. He's very close.
He's got it now, but what's he going to do with it?
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, misses EX Tenko.
Safe there, just trying to stay in close. But Chris G manages to get her out of there with a couple of Sonic Boom strings.
Rasenha out of there. It's projectile invincible, so it just flies past the Boom. Okay, punish. Okay. 2 bars.
No baiting on Chris G. He remains solid, stoic in his defense.
Yeah, which is an important part about playing Guile. You really got to be able to stay solid on defense. You know, despite dealing with all that pressure, you got to know when to go for the flash kick. Got him with the roundhouse. Oh, the throw. Yeah, and Romance does that quite a lot. Yeah, you got to know it's coming. He will also go for the overhead, too. So, you know, both of those options are definitely in his arsenal.
Okay. And you see, like I said, Romance likes to use that shoulder just to get in close.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't care too much about the mix-up after.
Yeah, even though she's negative. Oh, again, same ending as last time, just the V-trigger combo. And Chris G is going to take game number 1.
Yeah, that Boom into V-trigger, you know, Fireball into V-trigger from Ken as well. It's the same kind of thing. It's one of the most powerful tools in this game. It really is quite an equalizer. You just throw it out, you activate, and basically you immediately get the screen freeze. You can hit confirm off of it. It's a pretty safe thing to do. It's not like a super extended hurt box. It's just a really good option.
Romance was sent to the loser's bracket by Liquid Knuckle Dude.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'd imagine in this same matchup.
Honestly, you sent Chris G to loser's
That was
bracket.
a really excellent confirm from Chris. Down jab check. Chris was sent there by Balrog.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh, Resenha
gets
lands.
in there, yeah. Nice confirm into the slide as well, but here comes again. Oh, beautiful
Reset.
back throw so he can get him into the corner, get him into a pressure situation. Yep. Can he convert this? Yeah.
Yeah, he can go into CA if he wants to spend that at the end, and there it
There
is.
it
Closes
is.
out the round. Chris G, I feel like he's one of the absolute best at converting those boom loops and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, he's really good at kind of normalizing the combo, getting it into a situation that he's pretty sure that it's going to connect fully. You can see that he had none of those buttons in the Sonic Booms. He just did the double Sonic Boom loop. Easy. He knew the super was going to kill.
Definitely a smart choice. Another shoulder there from Romance. That's actually not a true block string. Jab her out of that. Off the low medium kick.
Right.
So that roundhouse dash up throw from Chris. He's done that quite a few times actually.
For a second throw and trying to keep Romance.
Oh,
stuck
this
in that
range is
corner.
the worst against
yeah.
Guile. Yeah, you're in such a bad spot. Oh,
no.
misses boom.
Yeah. But it's like he did it at offensive flip, and so he's going to end up jumping. And that one mistake, I felt like almost cost him. But that throw right there might save. Oh, I love it. Activated, and he just said, you know what, I'm out of here. In the. Oh, no.
Sweep, not quite enough. Yeah, he didn't have critical art or anything like that. Karen has it. And the EX boom off of that, the trap to catch it. Romance goes down. Chris G moves on in the bracket. So that's another one of those losers matches that we had.
He's staying alive.
So that settles a lot of the matches that will be coming up next. We have, of course, the 4 winner side matches. Those will determine our top 8 winners. So each of those players will be put in the top 8. Then the losers will have to play one more match. So I think we have 8 more matches
So
tonight.
It looks like we've had Yukadon beat Samurai off, Winter Fox Samurai off stream. GamerBee has beaten Punko. We just saw Chris G beat Romance. And yeah, so we have those other matches in the winner's bracket, as we mentioned. Knuckle-Doo versus Tokido, Vagabond versus Fudo, Momochi versus Punk, and Mago versus LPN. So that's actually 4. Is that Japan? Yeah, Japan versus US.
And all 4
of them.
matches.
All
so
4 of them.
That's what will be coming up right after this break. Stick around, guys. We'll see you in a bit.